All right, so we've got the basics of InDesign. Now let's go in and actually add some text. So if we click here, we have the text tool. We can just click and start typing. And oh, I guess you can't do that anymore. You need to create a box. So if you click and drag, you'll create a box. And now you can type within that. Now if you want to, you can fill this up with something called filler text or lorem ipsum. So if you go into, I believe it's type, fill with placeholder text, it will do it for you so you can kind of see. This is called lorem ipsum. It's sort of a kind of bastardized version of Latin. So it looks like words, but you aren't actually going to start reading them, so that you can pay more attention to the layout and not so much attention to what's being read here, which works a lot better than if you just do something like this where you're just banging on the keys. You can see you're getting, these don't look like letter forms. So that type fill with placeholder text does that for you. So I'm just going to use that placeholder text and talk about some of the other things. So we're placing things. You can also place in text from another item, and you can also place in images. So Command D is what you do for place. Let's go to our desktop here, and we've got a little doggy here. We'll place that. Now when I go to place, you can see if I have something already selected, it'll place it in there. I can just hit Command Z and there it is. If I click, it'll put it at full size, but I can also click and drag and it will fill in that size there. Now you'll notice as I zoom in that this image of the dog looks really, really pixelated. The reason for that is because InDesign can work with really huge, gigantic magazines, catalogs, and something like that. And those large amount of images and text can take over too much memory. So by default, what it'll do is it'll set things to a lower resolution. For what we're doing, we don't need that. So we're going to go up to View. We're going to go to Display Performance and go to High Quality Display. And now you can see that it looks like it should.